The Courage That My Mother Had by Edna St. Vincent Millay. Notice that there's going to be some asterisk beside some words, and you can find those definitions at the bottom. So for example, quarried means cut or blasted from the earth, usually for use in construction. A brooch is an ornamental pin that's fastened with a clasp, and you usually wear it at your neck or somewhere pinned to your clothing. The courage that my mother had went with her and is with her still. Rock from New England quarried, now granite in a granite hill. The golden brooch my mother wore, she left behind for me to wear. I have no thing I treasure more, yet it is something I could spare. Oh, if instead she'd left to me the thing she took into the grave, that courage like a rock, which she has no more need of, and I have. So if you'll look at your handout, I'll read aloud the questions. You can pause this recording, you can re-listen to it. Whenever you answer a question, come back and listen to the next one. So number 1, before you read the poem, look at the title, The Courage That My Mother Had. What do you think is the meaning of the title? A paraphrase or a short retelling. A paraphrase, the surface level meaning of the poem, line by line and in your own words. So for example, on number 2, stanza 1, reread stanza 1 or go back and listen to it, and in your own words, tell me what the author's saying. Number 3, reread or listen to stanza 2, and then in your own words on this paper, tell me what the author is saying. Number 4, paraphrase stanza 3. Alright, the next section is focused on connotation, and this is where we are determining the deeper meaning of the words and phrases the author uses. So number 5, courage like a rock. Go back and find that phrase in the poem. Reread the stanza it's in. And then tell me, what do you think the author meant by courage like a rock? Number 6, what did the author mean by now granite in a granite hill? Number 7, that thing, courage, that she, Mom, took into the grave, that courage. Okay, the next section focuses on attitude. What was the author's attitude or tone in this poem? That'll be your answer for number 8. You want to look for a descriptive, emotional word here. The next section focuses on the shift or the change in the poem. Most poems have some sort of shift. The shift change may be in the author's tone, the topic, the meaning, maybe the rhymes, or even something else. So on number 9, find where the shift or change in this poem happens. Tell me what stanza or what line that the change happens in. Now, tell me, how does that change affect the meaning of the poem? So what was the meaning before the change, and what is the meaning after the change? And lastly, why did the author have that shift or change? What was the purpose in changing it? The last section focuses on theme, the life lesson. What is the poet trying to tell you, the reader, about life?